blow, hollering at the green on these foreign.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in Baltimore. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Here's 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the left side, Adams has it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. And another 1st down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson up top again. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180!
Throwing Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a
2
yard.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the
He was
play.
taken down behind the line.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
The score, Ravens 7, Broncos 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Nix. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down. Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Broncos first down.
Nix now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Nix from the gun on fourth down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll complete it to Adams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the
On the option, it's Swift. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. We'll go play action with Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the right side, and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the left side, and Adams has it. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the gun, Jackson. Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Salanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one good for 26 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Play action now. It's Nix. That one into the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand.
And he'll take it on in. Lucas Kroll. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Forward. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
You at X. You at X. Touch.
2nd down. Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson now. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 19-yard line.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. Look at him go. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy!
Throwing Jackson. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. Just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
His throw left side is complete. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 29. And the Broncos first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he will score. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
The kick is good.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson flushed to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
DC, ready? DC. Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
180.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
10 yards to go.
Again, it's Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Straight ahead goes Harvey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10.
Again, it's Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Toss left side, that's Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
Working the middle, that's Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Harvey, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's the option, running right, and he pitches it, and he will take this one across into the end zone. R.J. Harvey, touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Sit up.
They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, blocked by Andrews. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's 1st down. To the air one more time with Jackson. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's in! Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Jackson up top again. Oh, the pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
27.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A 1st down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here comes 3rd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. Moving to his right. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back near his goal line, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds, up at the 20-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Alpha, sit up. Yeah.
Now Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Jackson now. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'.